Hello my friends and welcome back to King's Bounty. It is episode 10. And I think Ramgar mentioned the magic spring spell, which allows you to get some mana every time one of your units is hit. And so I went looking for it. It's actually right next door. And it led me to this idea of a cheese, actually, which I think will work. There are lots of ways to cheese this game, which I've mentioned earlier, but this particular cheese is one of my own devising. So I found the scroll here. I did a bit of research, and I found that there's a copy here for 1600. Which it's not going to let me buy for some reason. There is no space in your spellbook. That's fine. We can just sell something that's rubbish, like this totem of adrenaline. Total garbage. We'll never use it. Okay, there's still no space in my spellbook. Scrolls, 29 out of 14. So, can you like... If you find scrolls, are you allowed to overstack? Am I actually only allowed to have 13 scrolls? All the ones I sold are back here. That's not very useful. I don't really feel like that's that useful either. There we go, I can buy it now. Man, what a pain that is. Well, it doesn't matter, most of these were not very useful. Okay, so defense +5, mana +5 every time you're hit. And the duration of the spell is reduced. So I guess the most mana you can get is 15 from this. Now, the game is relatively resistant to cheeses. But I thought of a truly excellent cheese. So let's go over how that's going to work now. So there's the award for trapping, which is to just get kills. It doesn't really matter how you get them. Many of the other things require spells to be used in the first 10 rounds of combat, or for a particular enemy to be destroyed. Incinerated or poisoned also does not require within the first 10 rounds of combat. So it could probably cheese this one too. Excuse me. Anyway. How is this cheese going to work? Well, I'm going to show you. Just as soon as I shed this pirate. Okay, let's go. So what we want to do is we want to attack this plant. Womp. Oh, he didn't open the box. That surprises me. So anyway, this there's a particular enemy here that's going to enable us to do our cheese. But before we worry about that, we need to get rid of the other enemies. The ones that are not part of the cheese. You might as well just defense up. So we need to get rid of these pirates first, ASAP. Although one thing we can do is we can take the opportunity to generate more mana off of them, if we so wish. Yeah. So I'm just going to wait here. I'm going to wait here for my colleagues. Obviously, we don't want to tangle with these pirates. Man, that's annoying. It's only meant to be 20%. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of counterattack. Ah! It's meant to be 20%, but man, they are dodging them. That's okay. What you actually want to do is you actually want to cast it on a unit after it's had its turn. The reason why is because it counts down at the start of the turn, so... There isn't much reason to keep this beholder alive either, but... So now we'll cast it on. I can always go back and heal that droid anyway. Right, go away, you pest. I got work to do. These guys are not going to do much damage as well because of the +5 armor bonus as well. So you can see I actually recovered quite a large chunk of mana there. Where's the treasure? Okay, sweet. Just lock down. So I'm regenerating my mana here by tanking these two pirates, which is fine. That won't last forever. That's not the cheese. I'm not saying directly what it is yet, because I want you guys to have a think about what I'm going to do here. Why I was willing to sell all those scrolls just to do this. But it's something I came up with after I saw this magic spring, which was highlighted to me. Okay, so no problem there. Some extra gold. Alright, some more gold. Can always buy my scrolls back as well at some point if I really need them. So you can see here I've nearly got all my mana back now, which is fun. What is his health like? 311. $112 plus 175, 286. Oh, for crying out loud. That is so annoying. One, 2, 9. Yeah, we got him. Come on for the trap kill. Yarr. Just deciding whether I want to repair each other now. We're only on round 6. I think I'll make the repairs now. Alright. Let's just weaken this boy down, because I've obviously got to repair my guard droid. And allowing it to die would be a very bad idea. So you can see here that our plant nemesis here has spawned some plants. They're not very dangerous. And some of them are not ranged, they're melee. Let's just weaken this boy a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Still need to get rid of these pirates. Oh, he got trapped. What a shame. And so therein lies the trick. You'll notice that all of these plants have got very little health. And so one trap will kill them. And so the general trick is to use them to regenerate your mana, and then pull them to their death into traps. And you can get lots and lots and lots of trap kills. Now, what makes this map special about allowing you to do this as well is there's this rock here which you can hide behind, and it will cause these to move. Not this one, but this one will move around. Allowing you to set up traps and then gently encourage the AI to stand on them. You can also use your pet dragon to gain EXP and rage. Zap. I think this guy's about to find himself very dead. Oh, it survived. That's unfortunate. Let's make the repairs. You'll note here that these boys are always shooting at the nearest, so you can abuse that. Alright, the pirates are toast. Now, you probably want to use the guard droid because it will allow you to drag the enemy to their doom. But first things first, I've got to make repairs, so this unit will be used by itself simply to attract fire to restore my mana. You can see, look, more and more plants are being spawned. That's funny, that did not generate mana. So, as you can see, plants, plants, plants. And if you can sustain mana generation, then you can immolate them and trap them to your heart's content to build up your counters. $96 and 100 net. Most of these are actually would die. Just thinking about how to make the trapping happen. There we go, that'll do. push him right on into it. Nice. So we got a trap kill. And we don't need many trap kills to actually bump up the counter. I think I needed like 12. You see these boys, they don't mind constantly spawning plants for you. There will inevitably be some attrition from your droid actually just killing the enemy plants outright. So what I want to do is just park this in here like this. Defend it. Then use the other one. Because when you end your turn, the buff counter goes down by 1. So you actually don't want to use a buff on a unit that you're currently controlling. Because as soon as you end turn, you will lose a stack. Feed me! Feed me mana! Go on, feed me some more. The 2 spells ability would be really helpful here as well, but I don't have it. But this cheese still works, so... Now, it's not just trap kills you can get. Poisonings and immolations are also still counted after the 10th turn. After a while it makes sense to retreat and just repair. Now, the only problem with this, of course, is it's not really very entertaining. If you ever feel like the plants are getting a bit much as well, you can just nuke them. So obviously I'm just bringing the grabby droid into view now because it's much better at maneuvering plants into traps as well. And it's tougher. And we still need to repair it before the battle ends as well. We need to get it back up to 8. Shame there isn't an award for killing plants. Although, you get trophies for kills. So you can also farm trophies doing this. They have somehow managed to avoid standing on the traps I've laid so far. Some of them we just have to kill, but even a kill is worth trophies, so it's not a waste. That one's just going to be awkward to deal with. you know, feel free to slaughter them. There's no harm in it. Alright, stand by. Just get rid of that one. So you can see how it works. It's just a bit awkward because I don't really have the spells for it. I don't have the double spell, and level 2 Magic Spring is a bit better. Oh, he went for it. I got a trap kill. I didn't even organize that one. There we go. Womp. It's a trap. Feed me. I made a mistake there. I shouldn't have done that. Because this will decrease to 2 after this turn. Gotta remember, I still have repairs to make. Since you want to finish the battle with no losses as well, of course. Alright. By the way, this unit is obviously the, this is the one that you use for this cheese. This is the mother of the cheese, if you will. Because it keeps on spawning plants non-stop. With reckless abandon, the plants are spawned. Which is fine. If you counterattack it a bit, that's it's not a problem because it's actually a really tough unit. And if you ever get bored of it, that's easy to deal with too. Because you can just cast a fire spell on it and just immolate it immediately. Yoink. Splat. So we just got ourselves another trap kill. I'm going to move this one away here. Eventually you just want to be at the point where the guard droid is at the front doing all the work, because it's tougher, so you have to heal it less often. Okay, defense. Just pull right back. Just become a totally unappealing shot. There we go. And so they're going to recharge my battery for me. I think we got about 4 trap kills, and I wanted like 12 to get the next upgrade. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to cheese it any harder than that. But you could realistically cheese this forever if you wished. Some of these troops are quite weak, of course. I need to make repairs as well, because obviously this is it should be out of 8. So I've taken a loss there. Now I've got to repair that as well. This one I can drag to his doom. "26. The enemy will counterattack," and that's the only way I'm going to actually get that to trigger. Ironically, this plant is actually in the one place I could stand to drag this boy into a pitfall trap. That's fine, I'll just have to do it next turn. He feeds the mana that will result in his doom. Pit trap, and let's drag this boy straight into it. So yeah, I don't know if this is entertainment, but this is one thing that you can do in this game if you really want to cheese the system. And in fact, I want to talk about leveling after this as well, because that's another important aspect. Should probably get around to killing this thing, actually, at least a little bit. I still have to repair my droid. Yep, just waiting for repair to finish. There we go. Repairs complete. $31. It's a trap. You could get really greedy here and just kill everything that appears. Ironically, if you have the skill that allows you to generate 2 mana every turn, then this is even easier, since you can just play while your mana constantly regenerates, which is down in the skill tree. There are plenty more of these plant enemies around in the game, so you know, I'm exploiting this here a little bit, and I'll probably stop soon because this is not really the height of entertainment. But you could definitely at a later point in the game exploit this much more easily with higher power traps and constantly regenerating mana. You could just, with constantly regenerating mana, you could just surround this boy with traps and you would actually spawn plants onto traps. I don't know what the limit, like how high you can get the trap award to either. That's not something I actually know. There we go. He's starting to make more plants. I could trap and kill this one. Problem is, I'm actually quite low on mana here. So this is a little bit more awkward than you would really want. See, if I get counterattacked here, then I'll actually gain some mana. And you know, it's always nice to be fed. I move this into a position to repair as well. Droids are so happy when they kill the enemy. It's kind of funny to see. I think he'll probably come down. I think he'll come down. I don't know that, but... Oh, he will! Free trap kill for me. Wait. Oh, that actually hurt. This is a melee one. Anyway, I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill this plant now because this is relatively boring. But I just wanted to show you guys the concept of the cheese and why it works. So if you're struggling with impossible mode, this might be a way for you to get an edge, provided you haven't murdered all of the enemies that have the royal thorn present. You can also do it if the lesser plants are present, but it's obviously it's more risky, or more difficult, I should say. Alright, either way. I have to wait for repairs anyway because I've got to fix this one. This Royal Thorn has like 500 HP. It's not actually easy to kill. It's a trap! Oh, he backed away. Oh, to make more units. Ah, suddenly they're making a swarm of units. Like this thing can sense its impending doom. And it's decided to just make a big ass swarm of units. Okay, well, fine. Okay, let's repair this. Look at them go! Spawn, spawn, spawn! Oh, they're not shooting my mana tank. I think I've actually roped myself into a corner here. I can't actually generate any more mana. Unless they hit it. I don't know what the sudden swarm of plants is about. Hopefully they'll just kill themselves on my droid now. One thing you can do as well is, so I remember I said that poisonings and immolations, they still count. So one thing that you could potentially do is just generate a load of mana and then drop a massive fireball on them. The moment I decide that I want the fight to be over and I'm done getting free trap kills, this plant decides to just spawn a billion plants who spawn a billion plants. Man, this boy is really going for it. This big one I need to get rid of. I'm at the perfect amount of droids to damage it enough to then trap it to death. Gotta make sure we don't take any droid casualties as well. So, gotta keep an eye on our health. Fire! Okay, everyone is at full, as far as I'm aware. I could just burninate this guy. These won't count, though. It's within the first 5 turns, so... I guess my days of exploiting this battle are over. I don't know if we got the amount of trap kills I wanted, but... I think you guys will be bored to death if I carry on anymore, so... If I was playing this solo and I didn't have to worry about you guys... this is the kind of thing I would cheese for hours. Just because I'm quite the perfectionist. And so there's an opportunity here to perfect one of the categories really efficiently. I don't know if I can... make me wish I placed the trap now. I can make him move into a trap by parking next to him. Yeah, Vumph. Turn 44. We burnt a lot of time. Ironically, none of these are useful to me because I don't have the rage to utilize them. It's kind of a funny thing about leveling up as a mage is you get less leadership, and leadership is actually directly what allows you to add more units. But when you level up, you don't gain any mana. or anything. You just gain runes, so you're sort of potentially stuck for a while. Anyway, let me top up my dudes to the new thresholds that are allowed. So if we look in here now, 37 out of 50. I think that's where we were before. Not quite where we were before, but close. So I guess summons don't count. I guess they actually thought of that. God damn it. Enemies incinerated and poisoned would probably have been the thing to go for. Because I'm pretty sure that would count. So we went to all that effort and I'm not sure that actually counted. I'll review my recording later to see. Well, that sucks, but you know, it's a game of experimentation after all. That's a trap. That's a trap. That's bait. Don't trust a big shiny chest. Right, well, anyway, that's it for now. It didn't seem to have worked out, which is a shame. But I'll double check anyway, because I can't remember off the top of my head what my trap kills were. So, basically disregard all of that. My little experiment, it didn't work. But maybe you can get poisonings or immolations that way instead of trap kills. I just wanted trap kills because it was definitely the more powerful of the awards to get. And I can only presume that we didn't really get any extra trophies either. 2015. I think we just got the standard amount for the kills, but I didn't double check that either. I'll probably write down in the comments what my findings are when I do some research into the previous video. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though it didn't work out. I guess it's a good demonstration of the mindset that finds exploits and the kind of strategies that you should really be creative and try and think these things up. If they don't work, they don't work, but if they do work, then you've come up with some really interesting exploit. So, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.